Alright guys, so in today's video I'm going to show you exactly how to get Rights Manager on Facebook. Okay, so if you want to get Rights Manager on Facebook, just watch this video step by step. Let me walk you through exactly how to do it. Okay, it's easy and simple, so I'll just walk you through. Also guys, you want to watch the video to the end so you're not going to make any mistake. Okay, so most people don't watch to the end, so they end up making a lot of mistakes. So let me just show it to you easy and simple. So the first thing you need to do is to come over to the Rights Manager website. If you don't know how to do it, open a tab on your browser, a new tab, come here, type in Facebook Rights Manager. Okay, so just type in Facebook Rights Manager, simple. So they are going to give you the page, because the website, the reason I'm saying this because the website might vary, they might change, upgrade and change the website, so you always want to just type in Facebook Rights Manager and then they will give you the updated website right here. So you can see it says Meta Rights Manager. This is what we are going to click. So this is how you come to this page. Okay, so once you're here, the next thing you want to do is that you want to come to the top right. So it says there request access. So this is where you want to come to the top right and request access right here. This is how you do it. So you click on this right here, click on request access, and boom, right here. Alright guys, so it says here request access to Meta's copyright management tool. Okay, so before we go down, alright, so I just want to show you one or two things, very important. Before we go down, let me just show you, and you want to stick to the end, alright, so you're not going to make any mistake. That's why I want to show you these things right here. So I need to educate you on it, so yeah, you're not going to make mistake. I'm just going to read these two statements right here, this first one and then this second one right here, so that you understand. So it says here this tool allows rights holders to manage, authorize and protect their video, audio and images. So these are the three things that they help you do: protect your video, audio and images. Okay, it says this tool allows right holders to manage, authorize and protect their video, audio and image content at scale. So it says, also says here, it says participating rights holders can upload reference files of the content they own directly into the tool. All right, so I hope you understand that statement. It says participating right holders can upload reference files of the content they own directly into the tool. It says, also says here, the rights manager will then scan Facebook and Instagram to detect user content matching those reference files. I hope that makes sense. Says here, Rights Manager provides rights holders with tailored features specific to their particular needs. It can be accessed via Meta business suites on desktop devices. Now, let me also read this one for you so that you understand, because you need to be educated on what you're doing before you take action. All right, it's very, very important. So it says here, this tool is designed for individual content creators seeking to manage and protect their original content. Okay, it says here it uses the same technology as Rights Manager to detect video matches across Facebook and Instagram, but the features are tailored specifically to creators. It can be accessed in the Facebook professional dashboard on mobile and all of that. So basically, that's how it works. So I just wanted to explain this so you know what you're doing and know what it is for. So that being said, you come down here, you can see that one of my Facebook page is already here. All right, so I can just click on it because it says which page or professional mode profile do you want to protect. So I'm selecting the one I have right here. Now let me show you, in case this is your first time, because I already have an existing I have to admit I have an existing account inside of my web browser, which means that I've already logged into Facebook on my web browser, so that's why they already know my account. But let's say you're a beginner and you've never logged into Facebook before. If you come here, let's do our rights manager right here. Let's do it again. Facebook rights manager. Okay, so Facebook rights manager and all of that. So we'll come down here, do Facebook rights manager right here. So I just want to show you quick access. So usually they're going to ask you to log in. Okay, so if it's your first time, you've never logged into your Facebook on your Chrome browser or your Safari, they're usually going to ask you to log in. Okay, so the reason they did not show me here is because I'm already logged in. So I just thought to make this clear so that in case you notice that yours is a bit different, they're asking you to log in first, just know that it's because you know you've not actually logged into your account before. So that's why they already know my account. So that being said, let's go down. It says there, what type of content would you like to protect? Please select one. What type of content would you like to protect? So you can either protect a video, you can either protect an image, you can also protect an audio. All right, so I'm going to select each of them and then I'm going to explain each of them for you. So we're going to walk through them step by step. So this one, we just selected an image. If you're protecting an image, it says for photographers or publishers who want to protect original images. Now it says here, what type of rights holders are you? What type of rights holders are you? Are you an individual creator? Are you a media company? Are you a viral content aggregator rather? Are you a viral content aggregator? Are you an image distributor? Are you a legal representative of a content owner? Or is it something else? So you can select the one that you are. I'll just select individual creator for this video. At the same time, it says a primary rights holder. So you want to put in your name if you're the primary rights holder. If you're working for an organization or a company, you want to put in the company's name. If you're working for a brand, you want to put in the brand's name. So for this video, I'm just going to put in John. Let's assume that that's my name. Put in John. And then right here, it says which best describes your content. Select all that apply. Which best describes your content. So if you're a photographer, if the videos you want to protect, sorry, the images you want to protect are photographs, right? You can put it here. So it says which best describes your content. So if it is as you're a photographer or stock site, publisher, image archives, e-commerce, sports league, illustrator / visual artist, news, entertainment artist, agency, public figure, sports team, anyone you want to do. Okay, so you can actually select anyone that best suits your type of content. Also, you can also tick or uncheck each of them. All right, so just select one. So I'm just going to select, let's say, this one, or photographer, for this video. Okay, that being said, I'll just come down here. It says here, how often do you publish content? So you can come here, select your routine. Just come here and select your routine. If you're a daily publisher of content, if you're a weekly publisher, a few times a week, if you're a weekly publisher, if you're a monthly publisher, right, less than once a month. Do you use a third-party agency? Yes or no? If it's no, put in no. If it's yes, put in yes. So if you don't know what a third-party agency is, it's basically like a copyright agency. If you use a copyright agency to manage your content, you can put it. Then they're going to ask you what their name is. You put in their name. If it's yes, if it's a no, put in no. Okay. So that being said, we'll come here. It says, have you issued a copyright report before on Facebook? So if you've issued a copyright before, put yes. They're going to ask you what email did you use to issue that copyright. If no, select no. Okay. That being said, what are examples of images you would like to protect? Now this is very, very important because they're just asking you to give them a sample of the type of images or the one of the images you like to protect. Let them just see the type of images that you want to be protecting. Now you cannot just come here and put in something from your file explorer. You cannot do that. So you have to come here and put in a publicly accessible URL, like from your website. So let me come down here. So I'll come down here and show you something like that. So if you have like your website or something, you can just come down here and put in like images you've uploaded on your website before. All right, so like your website.com / the original image.jpg. So you go to your website if you have a website. If you don't, you can just ignore anyway. But like if you do have a website, you can go over to your website right here and then get the image link, and then come and then paste it right here. It's just for example, let them know the type of images that you want to be protecting, right? Also, it says here, what else does your page have an online presence? So what else does your page have? Sorry, let me take that again. It says where else? I don't know why I keep mistaking this one. It says where else does your page have an online presence? Now to answer it is optional anyways, but then you can come if you've uploaded on YouTube before your page, the images that you uploaded here, if you uploaded them on YouTube before, if you have a second website that you've uploaded before, if you have other places, you can put in. It also says what else should we know? In other words, tell us more about why you want to use the rights manager. So this rights manager, they're asking you why do you want to use it. Tell us more about why you want to use it. So you can come here. I wrote something down here that might be helpful. So you can say something like, well, if you have your specific reason, but if you just want to put something here, it's optional by the way. But if you want to put, it says here, I create and publish original visual content and would like to use Rights Manager to help monitor and protect my original work when it is used on Facebook and Instagram. So you can see something like that. Anyways, once you're done, you can put in your contact email. So this email will be used to verify the application information. So you put in your information, your email, right, your contact email. So put in your most used email so they can use it to verify your application information. So like your name, they'll use like the email where your name is. So here they ask you to put in your name. Where's that place again? So they ask you to put in your name. So they might use your email to know the name of your email, or the name of your email to know one or two things. So you can tell they are going to send you a verification code, do it, verify. Once you're done, you just go to your email and verify the code, and then you come down where it says submit and agree. So this is basically it. All right. So it says here, please fill in all the required fields. So you need to fill in like this one. Okay, this one is optional. Just fill in all the required fields and all of that. So yeah, that's basically it. So once you're done, click on submit and agree, and then you're good to go. Okay, so this is basically how to get Rights Manager on Facebook. All right, so this is how to get it. I've showed you the website, showed you exactly explain each of the setups so that you know what to put individually. At the same time, you can come over to the images, right? So you notice that the image is not very different from it. The only thing that changed here, it says here what type of right holder are you. They've changed some things, they removed something like image distributor, right? So they removed it. They put a content aggregator. Before it was like visual content aggregator, but now it's just content aggregator. So these are the few things that they made adjustments in. Also, like the link, this place where they ask you what are examples of videos you would like to protect. Now it's no longer images, videos. So you're going to put in like a publicly accessible URL of a video, maybe on your website that you've uploaded on your website before. You're going to come down here and put it here. So no longer an image, a video. Same thing here if you're putting here. So you put videos here now because you've selected a video as the type of content you would like to protect. I hope that makes sense. Okay. So yeah, basically these are the changes. Other than that, it's not really big. For the audio right here, you can see that also they changed what type of rights holder are you. They changed some things right here. Now you have something like independent musician, legal representative of a content owner, independent music label, production, music company, and others. So you can see these are the things that they changed. Also here they changed something. It says here which best describes your content. Select all that applies. If it's an original music, cover, remix, DJ sets, or sound effects, you can select. So yeah, these are the basic changes. Outside of that, every other thing is still the same. We talked about the third-party agency. Are you using a distributor? So here, this is a new one. If you're using a distributor, you put yes. If you're not using a distributor, put no. It says, are you currently working with a label? So these are the few nuances involved in the form, right? In this form right here, for selecting any of these ones. So there are a few differences for selecting each of them, but other than that, they are all the same thing. So you should not be scared. Just fill it. Are you currently working with a publisher? If you have, put yes. If you're not, put no. Simple. All right. So very easy. So yeah, also down here it says here, where else does your page have an online presence? So now they've included Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, Pandora and all of that, Twitter and others. So these are just the differences. Other than that, it's still the same thing for images, videos, and audio as this type of content. So once you're done, like I said, come verify your email right here and then click on submit and agree. All right. So this is basically how to get a rights manager on Facebook. So yeah, I believe I showed you exactly that. So do well to like this video if you got any value, and also subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. We make videos like this to help you out. Okay, so just subscribe, and with that being said, I'll see you in the next video.